Hey, Big Love fam. Welcome to Super Freak. This is a high vibe podcast, y'all, exploring all things frequencies, how they govern, form, shape our realities, and are the key to living from your full potential. It's non-woo convos about super woo shit, unpacking what I call the science of self, from body and soul literacy to the power of understanding vibration, higher consciousness, quantum physics, and spiritual psych. Let this podcast become a resource for you on your journey to self-mastery. If you're curious and ready to free your mind, unlock the body, and truly become limitless, then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Hallie. This is Super Freak, Awakening for the Next Gen. Let's go.
If we're in a hypervigilant state, do we then draw more fear to us because we're in that state? It's a great question. Let's unpack it. If you look around us, everyone is creating from trauma. We're in one big collective trauma response. And our nervous systems, therefore, are in a constant state of hypervigilance, which means our bodies are in a constant state of stress. We're bracing for the worst case scenario, waiting for the other shoe to drop, cutting ourselves short, settling for less, and the shit ain't good. So it's important to note that all underlining patterns and programs and symptoms and responses that we have to life are all frequencies. They are all patterns. I call them programs because I'm a programmer and deprogram. Your programs or the algorithms that you're running or the patterns are producing a frequency that is working in conjunction with the nervous system and the subconscious mind to create the simulations that you are interacting with. In short, your behavior is predicated by your patterns. Your patterns in conjunction with your nervous system and your subconscious mind all work as a trifecta in tandem to help keep you safe and create predictive possibilities for you to experience because it wants to survive. That's the innate intelligence of the body. When the nervous system is conditioned to be in a hyper state of vigilance, the frequencies that are running or the programs that are running behind it do three things. First, all programs are there to accommodate an emotion. So when you're hyper activated and you're in a high emotional state, what's right behind that is the truth. You want to get really curious about what that emotion is and what it is accommodating in terms of what program or pattern. The second thing programs do is they produce a matching or complementary frequency. So what do I mean by that? Your nervous system is creating the hologram that you interface with, okay, that you interact with. So if you're in a constant state of fight or flight, if you're in a constant state of hypervigilance, then the programs that are working behind it that caused that hypervigilance to become a strategy for you is working in conjunction with your nervous system to produce a frequency so you create more of that. So a very long-winded answer is yes, if you're in a constant state of stress, you will create more stress for yourself because the body is producing that experience because it aggregates on itself, which is number 3. Programs or frequencies will, because they're all algorithms, will aggregate and they will mutate like quantum computing. They basically learn from each other and they become smarter and they will create bifurcations of itself. They'll mutate for you to awaken. That's the ultimate goal. All of these patterns, programs, hypervigilant states, stress, emotions, information systems in the body, they're all there to help you awaken, to become more aware of yourself, to transcend the programs, and to be happier in life. It may not seem like that when you're in it because the shit's real heavy like it is right now. But I promise you, our higher selves are not trying to, abuse us. Our higher selves are in integrity with the agreements that we made at soul level before we took the body to be able to transcend all this shit. When you're faced with the same situation over and over and over again, your higher self is trying to wake you up so you delete the program and not repeat the past. Experiences and simulations and characters come into your life like a movie for you to confirm and delete the program, for you to accept the program, or as a mirror to let you know where you're at. Everything is working for you, not against you. It just doesn't feel like that sometimes.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening. This is just a little tidbit to tell you that recognizing and moving through patterns are tricky. They're hard. I totally get it. If it aligns with you, if you haven't done it already, download the pattern freebie from the website or any of my social media links. It will help you start to identify some of the core things that you came here to learn and override. All right, I'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks so much for listening, you guys. Please make sure to leave a review and follow the fun on social media because that's how it works in this world. In the meantime, get your freak on. I'll see you in the next session.
feel good. Wanna